You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency. Let's take a look at the stories playing out now. Hi everyone, it's Erin. Welcome to August 2016. So let's get started with your Alchemy Scope for this month. As we always do, we're going to tap into the Sabian Symbol that's imbued at this particular Leo new moon degree point, and thus tap into the collective narrative, what is unfolding for the macro scale, for the collective, for all of us. And then I'm going to tune into the I Ching, and we're going to tap into your particular sign's narrative. What is the unfolding theme for your storyline? And then again, as I always do, I'm going to pull up the embodiment. So who are you to optimally become this month in order to flow through this month with ease and with optimal least effort? And we're going to do that via the Dakini. But to start this month, I went ahead and laid out, using Chip Richard's Animal Oracle cards, which are beautiful, laid out 12 cards, which you'll see in the next clip. And I want you to tune in over the course of the reading, tune into one card, just one, because this is a practice on really honing, one, what your main message is, but two, honing your intuition to tap into your soul's desire for your growth edge. So what is your soul telling you needs to be attended to most? That's why I want you to tap into just one, okay? And then at the end of the video, I'll do the reveal. So in the meantime, I want to thank so much those of you who have subscribed, liked, and shared my videos. I never say that in these videos, and I think I'm needing to do that. But please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested, if you've seen some of my scopes in the past and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you like this scope, there's lots of other things that I do. I do art channelings, and I do various bits and pieces that come forward in these monthlies. So I hope you enjoy. And I want to remind those of you that aren't aware of my patron account, I guess I would say. My patrons that join this alchemy family for $11 or more per month get some amazing rewards. And I want to make sure you're aware of what those rewards are. Very briefly, I've been doing daily videos now. So Monday through Friday, I do a video short every day and post it and give that to my patrons. And those are pieces of guidance and support and love notes. So daily you get support from me via the Patreon, via your support. So that's my co-support back to you. And in addition to that, there's a monthly live Q&A call where we all gather together, and you can ask your questions via video or via chat. So they have been in Skype, so it's been video to video grouping, gatherings together where you get to not only speak to me, but meet some of the other people in this alchemy family, which is really fabulous. And in addition to that, there's a mid-cycle Alchemy Scope live, and that's a live stream on YouTube, and that is done at the full moon, because I work with the new moon cycle, so the mid-cycle Alchemy Scope always happens at the full moon. So you are more than welcome to dive in and read about the benefits to the $11 and up patron rewards that you get, because they really are, what I'm doing is I'm wanting to be able to offer as much as I can to as many people as I can, and I'm wanting to earn a living doing this as well. So for your support, you get a lot of rewards back, okay? So the link is below this video in the description box, as is my website, as is all the other links that you need for this video. So let's get started. Hi everyone. So I'm going to be laying out these beautiful animal oracle cards for you. I'm going to lay out 12, and I'm going to face them downward, and I would like you to tune in to one, not several. I want you to tune in to just one. So this is going to be a practice of your intuition. We all need to get much, much better, much clearer on our intuitive guidance system. That is the way forward. So I'm going to lay these down, and I really do want you to hone in, pause the video if you need to, and tune into just one. So let's start selecting our cards. I'm going to make sure that you can see as I'm laying them out. I think so, yeah. It's a little bit up there. Let's put it down here. Okay, and okay, everyone, so start tuning in, and what we're going to do is we're going to come back to this video, this segment at the end of the video with them reversed. So I'd like you to go ahead and select one, start tuning in now, and then confirm it at the end of the video, and then you'll see them turned over. I hope that makes sense. I'm just giving you time, essentially. Okay, so yeah, it's fitting. You can see everything, which is beautiful. Let's see if we can fit them all, though. So what animal totem is going to have a message for you? Okay, so let's do our last two over on this side. Okay, beauties. So let's see. Yeah, you can see all of them. Perfect. So start your tune-in process, everyone. And then again, we're going to go on to the rest of the information that came through for you this month. And then we're going to come back and you're going to see them reversed, and we're going to just touch on the meanings for you. Okay? Wonderful. Hi, everyone. So let's take a look on the collective scale for all of us, for humanity as a whole. We're looking at the macrocycle. And to do that, we pull up the Sabian symbol, the imagery, the scene, the picture, the symbology that's imbued at the exact degree point of our new moon cycle. So we have a really amazing symbol this month, everybody. An evening party of adults on a lawn illumined by fancy lanterns. Now, some of the key words here are social life and compassion, or excuse me, and companionship and fun. So this will be a monthly cycle naturally involving social life, friends, and fun. And this is good news because events on the global stage have been intense and dark. So there will be lightness for those of us on the northern hemisphere and on the southern hemisphere, both. So there will be a lightness imbued this month at the undercurrent. This is good news. So Gemini, if we move on to your microcycle, to your particular demographics unfolding storyline over the course of this Leo new moon cycle, August 2016, there were two I Ching hexagrams that came up for you. The first one was number 44, liaison, and it was linked to, or it changed into, number 33, retreat. So what this is talking about, liaison is talking about a strong attraction. So an attraction between two people. Typically it's referring to like an affair kind of scenario, but not necessarily. It could mean just a bond, a relationship, one that was short-lived perhaps, or one that was hot 1 minute or connected 1 minute and then suddenly not. And indeed, it's connected to number 33, retreat, which is about rest, pause, moving back, retreating back away from this liaison, this connection, this strong attraction. Now again, this could be with a lover, it could be with a partner, or it could be with a friend. You know, it could be with anybody really, because this is a general reading, and this is the general narrative for Geminis over the course of this cycle. So then if we go in and take a look at your spread that came forward, we'll talk about it in 1 second. What I want to say is, as I was shuffling your spread for you, the cards for you, and of course, I always ask, what situation, event, or circumstance is likely to come forward for, in this case, Gemini-centric people over the course of this cycle. Woman and resistance popped out of the deck. And then this spread came, and it seems pretty clear to me. So if we look at the center section of the cards, you can see toxic, finding, and stop. What that's referring to is the main message of the event, circumstance, or situation for you this month, which has to do with you're feeling sick, you're feeling toxic about things that have ceased, something that has ended. You're feeling not well about something that has ended. And if we go to the far right of the spread, we can see 4 cards there. The very first card is investigate. The second card is break or separation. The third card is emergence. And the fourth card is trading and exchange. What that's talking about is, on a spiritual level, Gemini, for you, there has been an emergence of a break, a separation, and of trading. So exchanges with people or a person has indeed broken. And for you, there is a spiritual impulse to investigate it. So you're curious about why something has suddenly ended or stopped. And that ties right into your I Ching information, the narrative that's coming forward. If we look at the bottom of the spread, the proceed, persevere, continue card is coming up. And then it's connected up to the top mental sector, which is hope, spouse. Now, the spouse partner card typically is referring to a mate, a spouse, a husband or a wife, or a long-term partner. But I have to tell you, for this particular spread, I think this is simply somebody that you're close to. Again, like the liaison card. So for some of you, this is going to be in reference to a lover. This is going to be in reference to a partner, but not all of you. I think for many of you, actually, what I get is that this could be a business partner. This could be just somebody that you're very close to, a close friend that you've been partnered with for ages, So mentally, Gemini, you're going to have hope that this connection with this person is going to persevere. But in the middle of the spread there, you're feeling sick that something's ended. And if we look over to the left side of the spread, there's 4 cards listed there as well. Project, connection, guidance, and health. So what this is talking about emotionally for you over the course of this cycle is that this perhaps was a connection that you were feeling with somebody that you were working with on a project. Now, again, this could be a business partner for a lot of you. And it could be that for some of you, simply because of the demographic of those who are listening to this particular reading in this corner of the internet, most of you are connected to divine work, healing work. And it's interesting because you see the guidance card there and the health card there. It could be that because the woman card and the resistance card popped out when I was shuffling and drawing this deck, it could very well be that a lot of you out there have been in business or partners with a woman, and this is maybe a friend of yours, and it could be that you do divination together or you do health work, healing work together, and suddenly there's dissonance, suddenly there's a break in the friendship, in the relationship, and you are curious about it. So this month you're going to be diving into your deeper realms about what is this about. Now let's go back and take a look at what is coming up for the Dakini. So who is it, Gemini, that you are to become this month in order to ride this cycle, to ride this wave? Unsurprisingly, you received number 26, Secret Geisha. Secret Geisha. Now, Secret Geisha does have to do with affairs. It's connected to the idea of the Japanese geisha, which was the consort, the private world of, let's say, a man, typically, that would go and have not just sex, but have deep and meaningful and beautiful, kind of pristine conversation with. There would be art and tea and everything involved in really a beautiful connection. But it's secret, it's private, it's done behind closed doors. So for you, with Secret Geisha, it could be that for some of you Geminis out there, one, some of this is about an affair. Two, if it's not about an affair, it's about you really honoring the relationship that you had or still have with this person. And that's why you're feeling so toxified by its ending. But what I want to say is with Secret Geisha, she holds the secrets of the relationship within her. So it could be that for you now, you need to actually keep quiet for whatever reason. And this is maybe unusual advice, but for whatever reason, Gemini, you're being asked to actually become the secretive one in regards to you processing your feelings with regards to any break that's occurred. It's almost like you're having to assess and analyze it a little bit. You know, kind of you're still in the marination process of why this happened, perhaps, and you're still working through maybe where you were accountable to the break, etc. So this is kind of interesting here, the Secret Geisha message for you. Now, what I would say is for all of you listening, certainly for the Geminis listening to this particular scope, I would say that if you go into the description box below this video, there is a link to the online library, and there you can find Penny Slinger's beautiful descriptions of the Dakinis. And so you can read, you can link to her website, and you can also link to the Secret Geisha details, because most likely there's information in Secret Geisha that you're going to glean that will be valuable to you out of the 2 pages or so of typed up information there. So I would say go ahead and access that, because I have a feeling it's going to be different areas of advice within the Sacred Geisha embodiment that's called forward for you. Okay, everyone, we're back, and I am going to begin to turn these over. Again, I'd really like you to tune into just one of these cards. It's easy to select more than one, and I'm not going to prevent you from doing that, but by tuning into your main core guidance, your main core animal totem guidance that wants to come through for you this month of August in our Leo new moon cycle, that is really going to be the optimal information for you, because it's going to be the clear message. You're not going to be confused by the message. You're not going to be torn into 2 different threads of thought around the message. So try to pick just one. Okay. So here we go. Gecko. And a leaf just wanted to join us. Salmon. Actually, a beautiful wind just came up. Gaia. Dolphin. Lion. How perfect for Leo. Black cockatoo. Crow. Orange-bellied parrot. Beautiful. And we have a little bit of a wind coming up here. Lotus blue butterfly. Condor. Golden orb spider. Albatross. Okay, so let me make sure you can see everything. Beautiful. So let's talk about it one by one. So the gecko. If you selected gecko, everyone, what your own higher self is asking you to attend to this month is thoughts around synchronicity, optimism, truth and mobility, flexibility, going with the flow. This is number 33, as you can see, which is a master number, and that's something to be mindful of as well as you navigate your month. So if you picked Gecko, it's about activating in your life the thoughts, the perceptions around synchronicity, optimism, truth, and mobility. If you selected Salmon, this is number 5. Number 5 talks about creativity, instability, and change. This is about, this month for you who select Salmon, faith, determination, independence, and change. So it's about you adjusting yourself to these points. Have faith, be determined, activate your independence, and be flexible with change. If you selected beautiful Gaia, so of course Gaia is the Greek goddess of earth, and Gaia is about harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness. My holistic science background was based on Gaia theory, so it's very keyed in to the work I do with connecting people's soul print to nature. And this is number 46. 4 is about stability, 6 is about guidance, family, home, faith. So, and that together, of course, is 10. 1 is new beginnings. But if we look here at the qualities, this is about, if you selected this card, you activating harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness in your life over the course of this month. Your main guidance. If you selected Dolphin, this is number 4. And Dolphin is fabulous. The Dolphin is about joy, light, flow, and compassion. So those are the qualities that are wanting to be evoked through you over the course of this month. Joy, light, flow, and compassion. And look at this, beautiful lion wanted to come up, and how perfect too. This is number 11, of course, a master number, talking about light workers, talking about bringing your gifts to the fore, being a teacher. Now, lion is about power. It's about loyalty, leadership, and family. So for you this month, if you picked lion, it is about activating your innate power. You activating your own loyalty to your own ideas, to your own, I'm hesitant to say belief systems because that can be too dogmatic, but loyalty to who you are, to your essence self. Leadership, activate your leadership this month, and also be mindful of family. Keep family and bonds in your thoughts, mind, and actions this month. So for those of you who picked Black Cockatoo, this is about heralding communication. It's about activating confidence. It's about companionship, activating companionship, and it's about communication. The number here is 45. So that equals 9. Of course, 4 and 5 equals 9. 9 really is about completions and a graduating from the whole previous numbers, the whole previous cycle. But this is about the development of confidence, heralding new information, activating companionship, and communication as a general theme. If you selected Beautiful Crow, this is number 27, again adding up to 9. Okay, so again, if you selected this, there are some completions and endings that wanting to come about for you this month. So this, again, everyone, is about communication. Crow specifically is about transformation. It's about stories, narratives. It's about universal law. So crows are traditionally like messengers, tricksters. These points, these portal points between dimensions, they are very powerful and very wise. So yes, indeed, communication, transformation, story, and universal law. And if you pick, now this is the first time this one's come out, Orange-bellied parrot, number 36. And look at that, everyone. That's also equaling 9. Okay, so we have the third 9 in a row here. If you selected orange-bellied parrot, this is about activating through you, radiance, expression, yet again expression. So communication is really coming to the fore here. Communication and acceleration. So this is about activating in an expedited way what you are here to express and communicate at this time. Beautiful. Now, let's take a look here. So if you picked the lotus blue butterfly, this is number 34. 3 and 4 equals 7. 7 really does talk about magic. And this is about transformation. This is about becoming. So this is about an evolution of self that's activated or wanting to become activated through you this month. It's about lightness and it's about beauty. So this card is, there's a depth of transformation that's wanting to become activated through you for those of you who selected butterfly. Now, for those who selected condor. Now condor has not come up for me either, so this is another new one, which is exciting. Condor is number 24. 2 and 4 is 6. 6 is security, home, family, faith. And the details of condor, what wants to be activated through you if you selected condor, are about cycles. Cycles of beginnings, cycles of endings, what's going on in your life. It's about reflection. Condor is about reflection of your cycles. It's about perspective and it's about release. So if you selected condor, everyone, this is about you deciding, making a decision to release what no longer serves you. Okay, reflect on what works, what doesn't, and move forward. If you selected the golden orb spider, number 32, 3 and 2 is 5. Again, this is about change. So the golden orb spider is also a messenger. So like crow is a messenger, so is the golden orb spider. It's about balance. So if you selected spider, this is about you activating balance in your life this month. It's about awareness, becoming hyper aware of the energies and of the details of your surroundings and yourself. It's also about design. Traditionally, spider is about the web of life. So it's about understanding you as creator, co-creator of your living existence. And finally, if you selected albatross, again, another 5. So 2 and 3 together is 5, again, change. So we received at least 3 9s and we received at least 3 5s over the course of this reading. Now, if you selected albatross, this is about activating through you this month faith. Have faith. Also, it's about endurance. So becoming one that is willing to endure. Go with what's happening, release the resistance to what's happening, and endure the process because it's growing you. It is about a journey and it is about hope. So if you selected albatross, 2 and 3 again is 5, which is change. And it is about this month activating faith and hope despite the changes that are going on. All right, everyone, beautiful cards. I mean, I'm excited to bring these forward for you. I love this deck. This is the Animal Oracle card deck. So this is the deck here. Chip Richards. It's a beautiful deck. I absolutely love it. All right.